Action News, Delaware Valley's leading news program.
Good morning, America. I'm Avery.
And I'm Hannah, and welcome to Channel 6 Action News. Today we have a very special segment on automobile pollution.
Yes, what many Americans don't realize is that many of the health problems, such as asthma and cancer, are related to causes of automobile pollution.
These vapors are released into the atmosphere when cars are in use and when people are filling up their gas tanks. We have Veronica Conroy live in a school parking lot to give you an update on everyday car pollution. Hi, I'm here live at Upper Open High School, Montgomery County. And as you can see behind me, the parking lot is filled with cars from student drivers. I have here Mr. Bohm, a parent of an Upper Open High School student. So, Mr. Bohm, what do you think about the fact that all these new drivers have cars?
Well, Veronica, recently, my son Zachary here, he just got his license. So I'm like, hey, let's buy the kid a car. I mean, trustworthy, responsible, A student every class. Why not? He deserves it. He's a hard worker. I mean, him and his friends, especially Gooseberg, they're always together. But the problem is, they're always looking for something to do. I don't want to drive them around. Since they're responsible young kids, I should let them do whatever they do, like hang out with girls, go to McDonald's, you know, whatever. They're good because they won't get in trouble.
Do you disagree then that these students are most likely more careless and are not going to pay attention to tuning their engines properly and buying higher quality fuel? All of these causes, if they're not followed, will lead to higher levels of exhaust emissions.
Why do I care? It's not affecting me.
It's not affecting you. Why should you care if we don't start cutting back on driving? All of these gases that are emitted from cars will continue to deplete our ozone, which will then be unable to trap infrared rays, causing the earth to warm up. This could throw up all of our weather patterns. Icebergs will be melting and sea levels will be rising. The bad gas in the atmosphere can lead to impairing your immune system and other sorts of cancer. This problem is already starting to take horrible effects, and it's important that we work to try and prevent it from continuing.
What? Wait, what? Look. What is that? A bird? A plane?
No, it's APES Guy!
I'm APES Guy. Geez, all these hydrocarbons, carbon monoxides, and oxides from nitrogen, they make up all the exhaust fumes from cars. Make it impossible to fly around right there. I can hardly breathe.
APES Guy, it's the perfect time for you to come. I was just doing my special segment on automobile pollution.
I know. It's how I roll. Always in the right place at the right time. Actually, APES Guy's gone officially green. Got rid of my APES mobile, so now I'm cutting down on my CO2 emissions. You see, those add to the greenhouse effect, which leads to global warming. So, essentially, fighting global warming all by myself, you know. Anyway, fair maiden, how can I help you today?
Wow, that's really amazing. I wish I could buy, but clearly I can't. So what can an ordinary person like me do to cut back on releasing carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, nitrogen, and other harmful gases?
You could do things as simple as when you go to a friend's house, you can walk there or ride a bike. It's right down the street. You don't have to drive there. That's just an unnecessary carbon addition to the atmosphere. But you can also go with public transportation like trains or buses, or you can carpool with friends and neighbors. I hear Jacob Lokoff lives in your neighborhood, right? I hear you two guys got a little thing going on. Perfect guy to drive you to work, right? So, I see your car over there. It looks really spick and span, nice and clean. How exactly did you get it that clean?
Don't fear, APES Guy. I made sure to not use any detergents containing phosphorus and other chemicals. I also made sure to not let all of the dirty water get into the streets.
That's great. Good job. We need more citizens just like you.
Whoa, I don't know what you nerds are talking about, but me personally, I enjoy riding up in my 92 Firebird. I mean, I'm picking up all the babes.
Come on, man. Don't you realize it's cars like yours that release toxic fumes into the atmosphere? It's bad for ecosystems and just damages the earth in general. Actually, according to my buddies that used to work at the EPA, there are 93 million people currently living in areas that violate the standard ozone levels. Also, there's 55 million people who are at serious risk of getting ill from the fine particle pollution in the atmosphere.
Oh, well, maybe that's why me and my boys back in the Bronx, having problems like birth defects and asthma. Excuse me, I need my inhaler. Oh, that's better.
Alright, well, it's time for Ape's Guided Jet. I gotta head out and go fight global warming all by myself. Go help the environment.
Bye, Ape Sky. Well, there you have it. That's all I have for you today about automobile pollution. Thanks for spending time with me, Mr. Bohm.
Thank you.
Now back to you, Avery and Hannah. Thanks, Veronica. I still can't believe that all these students have cars. Back in my days, all these kids took buses or walked. Am I right, Avery?
Yeah, car pollution bad. Whatever, go to David Weatherfield with our traffic update.
Well, Avery, as we can see by the heavy traffic leading up to the Walt Whitman and Ben Franklin bridges, it seems as though people are already making a break to get away for the holidays. Keeping our theme of automobile pollution in mind, try to save on gas this break and help the environment, because for every gallon of gas burned, it leads to 22 pounds of carbon dioxide released into the air. Did you know that cars contribute to 70% of the carbon monoxide and 30% of the nitrogen oxide in the air? Carbon monoxide affects blood's capacity for carrying oxygen to the heart, brain, and other organs, while nitrogen oxide leads to acid rain, which can lead to other health effects. Keep yourself healthy, save money, and help save our environment by limiting your car travels this holiday week. Back to you, Avery and Hannah.
Thanks, David. What many people don't realize is that not only the chemical parts of a car are dangerous, but so are the physical parts, like tires.
Since tires are not biodegradable, they are disposed of in landfill and dumps and monitored in case of a fire.
Set on fire, tires may burn for many decades, releasing harmful toxins into our atmosphere, damaging our air quality.
Next we have...
Well, our show is just about over, but we have just received an inside scoop on a new music video that will be released this May by B.O.B., aka Bobby Ray, featuring Haley Williams.
Let's check it out.
We can't pretend that car pollution in the sky is alright. We can really use help right now. Save the world, save the world. We can't pretend that global warming in the sky is alright. We can really use help right now to save the world, save the world.
Yeah, low DO is killing all the fish. We should go back to a time much simpler than this. With some exercise, cars will not be missed. With all the lubricants, coolants, and oil. Runoff going into our rivers and soil. Destroying plants, fish, and the food we eat. Don't forget about the traffic in the street. Get rid of your cars and use your feet. But that's just how this problem unfolds. Global warming will soon not leave you cold. And if we try to prevent this sooner than later, it will make living on Earth even greater. Gases and toxins are real bad today. Hybrids will help the problem go away. But it's just one step forward. We can't look back. We gotta keep right at it. Gotta stay on track.
We can't pretend that car pollution in the sky is alright. We can really use help right now. Save the world, save the world. We can't pretend that global warming in the sky is alright. We can really use help right now to save the world, save the world.
Well, that's our show, America. Make sure to join us tomorrow on our episode about noise pollution.
Have a great afternoon.